I will try to mount this type of radiator on the wall in the hall. This is my first time installing such a thing. I also have 10 more radiators to install after this, different style. First I'll take the measure from here or up here, up to here or up here. You don't take measurements inside and inside. Has to be one outside and one up here, or on the knee and on the knee. And I want to put those brackets. So those brackets I will put not the first groove but the second, and same thing here, second groove. So this one to be here, and then I need to measure from here, this hole to the other one, same thing down. I had to change the direction of the pipes as they previously came from the ground, not from the wall. I will show how to change directions in a separate video. I have already marked where the bottom of the water pipe axis will be. All my measurements will be done from this reference line. The distance between axes of the radiator pipes is 175.2, 175.3 centimeters. Can't say exactly, but this measurement is crucial. The distance between centers of the mount brackets is 36.2 centimeters approximately. 36.2. Another method. This method of measuring is more precise, but the distance is showing the same. And it gives me, say, 30. So it looks, this one goes through the middle. No? The top of the bracket goes about 3 millimeters above the center of the pipe. Maybe a little bit above. I only need the horizontal line. I want my rod approximately 30 centimeters from the ground. So insulation will be 3 mil plus laminate 12. So I have to add 15 mil. 30, so that's 31 and a half. 31 and a half. I counted. Before I bought this one, I looked in the instruction and it says the exterior size is 76 or 76 at night. My width, radiator width 67. So I have 76. I have 76 minus 67. That's, what's that? Huh? 9. Yeah. No, 9. divide by 2, that's 4.5. 4.5, so 4.5 from each side. I'm trying to map out how the radiator will look on the wall. 4.5, let's say that's 4.5, then 67. I should do it from one reference point to be more accurate. So 4.5, 67 plus 4.5, that's 11, 71.5. 71.5. 71.5, that's here. So my radiator will be from here up to here. Okay. And let's do it laser. Alright. So I need the vertical. And installing now, then I will, when I fix the hole, I will remove the radiator. I need a little bit of heat now. Second. Marking the outline of your rod on the wall will give you an idea how it's going to look. I can mark the wall as I will scrape the paint anyway. This is the edge of the radiator. Okay. And the other side. Making sure it's the right width of the rod, 67 centimeters. A little bit over here. Now. 67. 67, now it's good. 67, okay. Missed 3 mil, okay. Lines are parallel, laser is good. 67, okay. On the side to what I want in the middle, it's about here, 13.3. 13.3. The distance from the edge of the rod to the middle of the second groove is 13.3 centimeters, and again approximately. Can't see. 7 roughly. So 13, let's say, all approximately. 0.2, 3, which 3, let's say 13.3, so 23.3. I'm starting measuring from 10 as it's more convenient for me. Yep. And the other side. 23.3. And again laser. changed my mind with height. Because of this hole, it's not high enough. So that'll be the center of the bottom rail pipe of the radiator. You can measure from here, it's easier. Same this symmetry. So from the top or from the bottom to the center is approximately 25 mil. Okay, 25 mil approximately. So if I do 25 mil down from the center, my radiator will be down here. And that will give me, what's the height? That will give me roughly 25 centimeters. Oh yeah, that's the way I did it first time. Okay. Yeah, 25 is 20. So that's 29. That'll be 25 right here. That's me. Okay. I reached the limit of the laser height. It won't go lower. It doesn't go. Total height is 180. It's actually more a little bit. 182. 180. So it's gonna be about up here. Okay, that's the top. 1 meter 80 approximately centimeters. The diameter of the pipe is approximately 3.6 centimeters. 3.6. Here, center of the bottom pipe up to here, center of the top pipe 175.2 centimeters. From the bottom to the top here, from bottom here to top here, I measured 21. I thought it's middle of the center, but no, middle of the circle, I mean. But it's 21 mil. The middle of the circle is at 18 mil, so that's 3 mil difference. The top of my bracket here, like that, 3 millimeter above the center of the pipe. So about that. Let's do a line. Let's draw a line. Bracket should be roughly like that. And then I make my holes here and here. And similar on the other side, again very approximately, because you can do exactly. And the bit won't go exactly into that whole center anyway, the drill bit. So all it's approximate. The bottom bracket is also 3 millimeter above the access pipe. And again, the distance between those lines should be 175.2 millimeters. And the other one, that's my top. Now we double check from this point to the top point, should be 175.2. To drill the holes that length, put a marker. I drilled 2-3 millimeter deeper than the length of the plastic plug. You should make sure your wall can handle the weight of the radiator. It's very heavy. The moment of truth. So no metal, no metal. I'm making sure that there is nothing on me that would scratch the brand new radiator. First attempt to lift it failed. My gloves are not good enough. Too sleepy. Yep. From first time. Oh, very good. And that's a little bit above, as it should be, the line, because the line is matching the bracket top. Okay, let's see the bracket. Any gap? No gap between the bracket and the pipe. No gap. The other side. See? See? I think it's small. No, it looks good. It looks good. Here. I don't see the gap. Here. I shut off the feeding water to the heating system and drain the system. You need to mark about 2-3 mm below the line on the elbow. You need to consider the top of the insert when cutting. A smaller cutter would be handier. Same thing on the other side. You can see here the thickness of the insert head, so add this height when measuring to cut. It will change your marking line. Double checking if I cut correct. I like to dip the elbow into a soapy water, make it slide better. In this way you are not overheating the O-ring inside the elbow by creating friction. Just want to protect the chrome as much as possible. Make sure you wrap the hemp in the right direction. This thread is right hand side. You don't need much of the hemp. Now some plumbing paste. I have Teflon tape too, but I think for threads hemp is best. In contact with water, hemp expands and it makes a watertight seal. A long socket would be better for this job, less chance to leave marks on the chrome. A socket will have 6 contacting points, so less force on each side of the adapter. This spanner has 2 contacting points, so more force on a side. I'm screwing it in to match the depth of the valve, and the valve should be in the center of the elbow. A damp cloth will help cleaning the excess paste. I know the depth of the valve where the pipe goes. Mark slightly shorter. Again, remember to include the height of the insert when cutting. Looks good to me. Just a bit of Teflon in case. On the right side it's not easy to put Teflon, so some paste may help.
He has gasket already, whole ring.
Do not over tight the knot.
Alright, I should pressurize the system.
I will add some rust inhibitor when I will install all the radiators. We bleed just the air, that's it.
So just the air bleed.
Big radiator, loads of trapped air. You probably can hear the hissing noise.
The radiator is warm, good, no leakage, no leak. Good.
Can put just the thermostat outside. Okay.
Stop.
Oh yeah. That's max.
You want to see what the max is?
3. Let's do max.
Let's do max and see.
This way to stay 45 degree, or I'd say better this way.
You want to be able to see it, yeah.
Better this way. So here, no leak. All dry. It is very warm. No leak. Okay, good, perfect. When I do the wall, I'll remove the radiator again. But now I can fill those holes.